With leadership comes great accountability. That's not what I meant to say. There's another quote that I am trying to think of, but I can't think of it. But that's good enough. I have positioned myself as a leader. And if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Tashian. I go by Tashian the Divine. And this platform, the Natural Girls Club, is a YouTube channel, but it's more of a movement. It is a movement to help women reclaim their authenticity. Black women, especially, fall in love with their natural beauty, their natural hair. I've grown to understand that self love and being your authentic self is the keys to success, happy love, happy life, living life to the fullest. Whether it be in my free community, my YouTube videos, my YouTube posts, my TikTok, my Instagram, etc. I share a lot of information and I share a lot of habits and activities that help you become this authentic, beautiful, successful, confident woman. Because I am positioning myself as a leader, I have to hold myself accountable. These are things that I have to make sure that I am doing in my own life. I can't talk it and not walk it. I don't really have as much room to negotiate with myself or not show up for myself because people are looking to me to be that example because I'm putting myself in that position. If I give the information and don't follow it, it's going to be clear and it would be me moving out of integrity. I'm reading this book and it says that great leadership comes with leading by example. You are able to really lead when you lead by example. So yesterday I spent the day going through my day and just seeing the areas where I need improvement to be the best version of myself, be the cleanest version of myself, be the most responsible version of myself, be the most confident version of myself, be the most beautiful version of myself, being the most healthy version of myself. I went through my day and I wrote down some non-negotiables. I wrote down some systems that I needed to create to make sure that I was on top of my responsibilities. I wrote down some non-negotiables about what I'm staying away from. Really holding myself accountable, doing exactly what I tell other people to do, making sure that I do it. And for me, this is more of holding myself accountable to the standard of me doing it every single day, not me doing it sometimes and not other times. No, like there's no more room to negotiate with myself. There's no more room to say tomorrow. There's no more room to say just one more time. No, that's it. What do you need to do? Get it done. So that is my new motto because I'm a leader and I'm positioning myself that way. And I want to make sure that I'm leading women in the right direction and I want to make sure that I lead by example. So yesterday I went through my day and just started writing stuff down. My rising routine, this is a non-negotiable. When I wake up, I always have to do my rising self-care. I'm still getting my skincare together, but my skincare, my hair care, and my non-negotiable is my hair massage on my edges. Not long, just like 1 minute. My oral hygiene, and after I brush my teeth, I always scrub my lips with my toothbrush lightly, just to give myself a little exfoliation because I'm trying to get my smoker's lips to go away and just have better lips in general, have better looking lips in general. I've always had trouble with my lips ever since I was younger. I had lip eczema and now I don't have any lip eczema, but I smoked and I was dehydrated I wasn't drinking as much water and hydration the past couple weeks, so that is also affecting how my lips look. Anyway, doing lip scrubs 3 times a week, my morning drink. I like to drink a morning tea with lemon in it, so just making sure I do that every morning instead of doing it here and there. Like, no, making sure I do it every morning. My teas vary, but I always put lemon in it or lime every morning. That is essential for me. And lemon and limes are basically like soap for your insides. That's how someone else relayed the message to me. And once I grow and learn, I'll be adding more to my morning drinks, like, for example, olive oil and lemon. That's something that I've seen people consume that I'm interested in. And changing my clothes. Once I wake up and do my self-care, I'm going to automatically change my clothes so that I can just be more energized and prepared to go out and do my morning routine, my workout, etc. Clean my space, making sure that my space is clean, making sure that I've picked everything up, everything is nice and neat. Also, another thing that I'm doing is no phone in the first half of my morning unless I really need it to do an activity for my business and during my 3-hour focus. That means that I will have to write down my EFT tapping routine, because usually I use my phone to do my EFT tapping. It causes me more to get distracted if I go on my phone to find my EFT tapping or my Qigong or my workout for the day. So just if I need something from my phone, a routine, I'll have to write it down. Also, another thing that I put into my morning routine is my doing an hour and 30-minute focus, and then doing my self-care, and then after my self-care doing the other hour and 30 minutes. Before, I was doing my full 3 hours and then my self-care after, but because of me still getting used to my schedule, etc., like, I have another channel where I take you guys more into what it's taking for me to up-level my life. It's Tashian the Divine, but you guys can see more about what I'm talking about there. But it's taken me some time to get used to my schedule, so my self-care is a little bit drawn out later in the day, and I don't like that. I want to look my best and feel my best earlier in the day. And this self-care is like my actual self-care. My morning self-care is just something quick to get me right. My actual self-care, I want to do it earlier so that I feel good and look good for the rest of the day. So instead of doing my 3-hour focus full, I'm going to do 1 hour and 30 minutes self-care and then another hour and 30 minutes of my focus. As I was going through the day, I was just writing down things that I needed to do, that I do on a regular basis. So let's talk about my dog. There was this post that I made about cleanliness being next to godliness, and I realized that I can be cleaner even more. Like, I should look for the holes in my cleanliness so that I can really continue to pursue this cleanliness is next to godliness modality. So my dog, cleaning my dog bowls every night, the one that he eats out of, cleaning his bowl every night, cleaning the area he eats at every night is gonna be a part of my evening routine. Brushing my dog every day. He sheds, so brushing him every day is something that I added to my list as well. I'm not gonna tell you guys all of my evening because I don't feel like it. But one thing that I am incorporating that's new is I'm starting my evening routine at 6 p.m. So that means cleaning my dog bowls, cleaning my area, sweeping if I need to, wiping down Mikey. That's another thing I'm adding. Wiping him down, cleaning his paws. No phone by 6 p.m. And the reason I said 6 p.m. is because my grandma always told me that you're not allowed to cut or pick anything from the garden after 6 p.m. because it starts to go to sleep. So I'm using that 6 p.m. marker of nature going to sleep as my marker that it's time for me to go to sleep. I wrote down my workout routines based on my cycle. So what workouts am I doing in my ovulation cycle, follicular, menstrual, luteal. So I wrote down what workouts I do, just being clear and just doing the same few workouts all the time, just having specific days for things so I don't have to think about it. Like today, I'm gonna do some calisthenics. I'm actually about to go to the park soon after I record this. That's pretty much it, and I'm sure that I'm just going to keep adding things as I go. I'm really happy that I did this because creating systems for what it is that you need to do is essential. Because for me, and I know a lot of other people are like this, if you don't have some kind of system, if you don't have it written down, if you don't have a format of what you're doing, a roadmap, you're not going to do it most likely. Guys, I will see you in my next video. Make sure that you subscribe if you like this video and like the video. And if you are interested in joining my community, I have a free community. The link is in the description. So we have more of these discussions over there. I share more information to help you on your journey over there to become the woman of your dreams. Join the community if you'd like. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.